The sun barely touched the sky when Tyler Mason Mays found Sasha in the Anderson Estates laundry room. She was folding towels with the calm of someone who'd done it 1,000 times, but he knew better. Sasha wasn't just the housekeeper. She was the eyes and ears of the entire estate. Tyler stepped inside and shut the door quietly behind him. "I saw the footage," he said. Sasha didn't look up. "Of what?" "Stan. The hidden drawer. The baby photo." Sasha paused. One hand clenched a towel just a little too tight. "And what do you plan to do with that?" "I want the truth," Tyler said. "Who's the baby?" Sasha finally looked at him, her gaze hard and unreadable. "That's not your business." "It became my business the second I became part of this family," he shot back. "Or at least when I started pretending to be." She studied him, then walked over to a cabinet and opened it slowly. From behind a stack of cleaning supplies, she pulled out a small envelope. Inside was a hospital bracelet and a birth certificate. The baby's last name, Anderson, but the mother's name, Sasha. "It's Ben's," she said quietly. "Nobody knows but us. Not even Blanca." Tyler exhaled, tension growing behind his eyes. "You're sitting on a bomb." Sasha folded the envelope back up. "So are you." Meanwhile, across town at the Smith residence, Jasmine stood in front of the full-length mirror in her bedroom, dressed for court, but shaken from last night's secret meeting with Marcus. They'd crossed a line. Her mind knew better, but her heart wouldn't shut up. Downstairs, Felicia Smith poured coffee and watched the morning news, unaware her daughter was risking everything for a man they deemed unworthy. Jasmine walked in, grabbing her briefcase. "You're late," Felicia said, without looking. "I'm always late," Jasmine replied, eyes sharp. "Marcus Joyner's been sniffing around your name," Felicia added casually. "You'd better be careful what scent you leave behind." Jasmine stopped. "And if he's not what you think?" "Then you're not who we raised you to be," Felicia said. Across town, Marcus Joyner sat in his car, gripping the steering wheel. He wasn't afraid of much, but Jasmine had his heart, and that made him reckless. His phone buzzed. "Jasmine, we need to be smart. They can't find out. Not yet." Marcus looked out the window at the Smith estate. "Too late," he muttered. At Golden Valley High, the tension from the basketball fight hadn't cooled down. If anything, it was spreading. Rumors of Naomi and Anthony being spotted together were circulating like wildfire. In the hallway, Naomi pulled Anthony into a janitor's closet, slamming the door behind her. "What the hell are you doing?" she hissed. Anthony leaned back, arms crossed. "What do you mean?" "You smiled at me in the courtyard." "You smiled first." Naomi glared at him. "People talk." "Let them," Anthony said. "You scared?" "Yes," she snapped. "Aren't you?" He moved closer, terrified. And then they kissed, hard, fast, and furious, like two people clinging to a secret they couldn't afford to lose. Back at the Anderson estate, Luna walked in on Tyler installing another hidden sensor behind the study bookshelf. She blinked. "You're still adding stuff?" Tyler didn't flinch. "Just making sure everyone stays safe." She narrowed her eyes. "You're not telling me everything." "I'm protecting you," he replied. "From what?" Tyler hesitated. "From your family." Luna's face twisted, hurt bleeding through. "They're not perfect, but they're mine." "So am I," Tyler said, "if you let me be." Elsewhere, Stan Anderson was in the garage, having a private meeting with a man in a gray suit. "The Smiths are sniffing around the Riverside deal," Stan said. "You need to make that paperwork disappear." The man nodded. That'll cost you. Just do it, Stan growled. What he didn't know was that Tyler's cameras had picked up everything, and Sasha had already downloaded the footage onto a backup drive. Later that night, Jasmine received an anonymous message. "You're not the only one with secrets. Be careful who you trust." She stared at the screen, unsettled. Seconds later, Marcus called. "I think someone's watching us," he said. "They're watching everyone," Jasmine whispered. Meanwhile, Sasha stood alone in her small room above the garage, holding her baby's picture. She looked out the window and muttered, "This family's going to fall, and I'm going to choose who stands." And in a dark hotel room on the edge of Merced, Carlos Mendoza sat at a table with maps, documents, and photographs of the Smiths, Millers, and Andersons spread before him. He smirked. Time to start moving the pieces.